It began like any ordinary evening, but within moments, Wolfgang and Helena Beltracchi would be face down in the rain, surrounded by armed officers and snarling police dogs. What looked like a dramatic movie raid was actually the beginning of the end for one of the most shocking art scandals Europe had ever seen. August 27, 2010. Wolfgang and his wife Helena were driving with their children, Manuel and Francisca, heading out for dinner. Suddenly, 5 unmarked vans boxed in their car. Doors slammed open. Police officers swarmed the vehicle, dogs barking aggressively, shouting commands over the rain. The family was pulled out, soaked in the downpour. Wolfgang and Helena were handcuffed immediately. Their children were trembling, confused, terrified. They were ordered back into the car and sent home. Later that night, when they switched on the news, the truth behind their parents' dramatic arrest finally began to make sense. To understand the chaos, we go back nearly 2 decades, to 1992 in Cologne. Helena, an antique dealer. Wolfgang, a passionate painter. They met. They connected instantly. They married soon after. A few years later, Helena shared something intriguing with friends. She claimed she had inherited a collection of rare, early 20th century paintings from her grandmother. To support the claim, she produced a vintage photograph of a woman, supposedly her grandmother, standing beside those very paintings. The art community believed her, especially after her first big sale, a painting titled Girl with Swan, sold for $100,000. Over time, more and more family treasures emerged, some fetching millions. High-value paintings don't get sold easily. They undergo intense scrutiny. Experts inspect brush technique, canvas aging, frame materials, chemical composition of the paint, provenance and historical ownership. In theory, this process should catch every fake. But in reality, the system had one vulnerability, a weakness the Beltracchis learned to exploit flawlessly. In 2006, a company named Trasteco purchased a painting titled Red Picture with Horses for $3.6 million. It was sold by the respected auction house Lempertz, with Helena listed as the seller. After buying it, Trasteco requested a certificate of authenticity, but Lempertz couldn't provide one. So, in 2008, independent analysts were hired. Their tests uncovered something shocking. The paint contained titanium white, a pigment that did not exist in 1914, the year the painting was supposedly created. Conclusion? It was a forgery. Once that painting was exposed, the domino effect was immediate. Experts began checking other works connected to Helena. One after another, many turned out to be fake. Behind nearly every piece was Wolfgang. For more than 20 years, he had produced master-level forgeries. The couple created entire fake histories, bought antique frames from flea markets, and even staged old photographs. That grandmother in the picture, it was Helena, dressed in costume. Their entire scheme collapsed because one paint manufacturer quietly changed a formula and added titanium white. Shouldn't experts have caught this earlier? In theory, yes. But art authentication is tangled in financial incentives. Auction houses earn only when art sells. Experts connected to them share that motivation. One respected inspector even authenticated a fake painting, The Forest, too, without conducting a single test. It later sold for $2.3 million. Even professionals can be blinded when everyone wants something to be real. This isn't just a story about forged paintings. It's a story about trust and how bias shapes decisions. Whenever you're making a big purchase, a house, a stock, a car, anything, always ask yourself, does this person gain if I say yes? If the answer is yes, be cautious. The Beltracchi case proves one thing. Even experts can be fooled when the system rewards belief more than truth.